Really, it's just noise you wake up to, like getting a buttload of text from a group messaging or a jackhammer on a sidewalk. So don't take what we say on air seriously, cause we might suck at this.
It certainly does suck.
And this is KGRG FM, KGRG FM HD1 Auburn, and also broadcasting on K207 AP Thunder Lake Taps on 89.3 FM. And we're on iHeartRadio pretty much in your pocket because we know you're listening out there. Hello. Oh, hey, there you are.
There's my voice. Hello.
Right.
I'm awake.
Oh, you found it.
Yeah. I'm here now.
All right.
How's it going?
I'm doing okay, and we also have Snug in the studio. What's up, dude? You need to turn your microphone on too, sir.
Ben, I think this is your issue. I just have this feeling.
No, it is so not. You guys' microphone levels are turned on. You're in program. Your thing is in.
Yeah, someone shut it off in program.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know why, but okay.
Hey,
all right, we're good. Either way, we
we're
solved the issue.
Yeah, we're professionals. We're thinking on the fly, and we're trying to think up solutions for everything.
All those Nancy Drew games paid off.
Yay!
There you go. You finally have a practical use for that nerdiness.
Yep.
And you didn't even need a flashlight and a scarf.
It's true. Or Ned, my boyfriend.
Yeah. We want to say thanks very much for making Friendly Fire Mornings and KGRG a part of your day. So I want to apologize to everybody for not being on the show yesterday, but I did listen from Coeur d'Alene and St. Mary's, Idaho. Apparently they have an LTE signal out there. Surprise.
Oh,
whoa.
my.
Who knew?
They have
one cell
technology?
tower in Idaho?
Well, no, I'm pretty sure they have one, and it was in the Panhandle, so it was in northern Idaho, and I'm right out in the middle of a wheat field. There's nothing there except for cabins and cows and the occasional pheasant that likes to poop on your windshield.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
But they still have an LTE signal, so I was very, very happy that I was able to listen yesterday. You guys did an awesome job.
We're just glad you're back.
Oh, really?
Yes,
We feel incomplete without you. It's it's weird.
Is it weird?
It's weird to not have you.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what? Thanks very much for carrying on without me. So it was you two and Buttercup yesterday, and we talked, and you guys were talking about a trash collecting robot, and also what else during Say Hi Say Goodbye? You guys were talking about
the Sherlock, the new
Sherlock, which is new from IBM, and it's hoping to replace Cortana and Siri.
Hopefully.
Well, actually, not replace them, just do it better.
Provide a better alternative. Yep.
Oh, okay. So anyway, I thought you guys did a really awesome job at that. But what we want you to do is we want you to go to our Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page because we're going to be using that a lot today. We have a bunch of stories to cover, especially what's trolling in your Facebook news feed. We're going to be doing that. We're going to be talking about what went on in Ankara over the weekend. We're also going to be talking about, we have all your Trolling the A-List. We have 2 news stories to Say Hi, Say Goodbye. And we also have an 8 at 8 today, which I'm guessing is going to be involving the X-Men and the Avengers.
No. The extra 8 at 8. Well, for all you billionaires and millionaires that are listening out there, you're going to love our extra 8 at 8. This is going to give you some awesome ideas.
This is an 8 at 8 that is tailored specifically for you.
Let's just say there's a lot of net worth to this 8 at 8. So
Really?
Yep.
Okay, so college students can totally relate.
Oh, yeah. Start saving that money, get more of that ramen.
Well, see, the thing is that this will encourage them to become billionaires, right?
It's true. Fostering learning and the desire for education.
See, the start to becoming a billionaire is in your head. We
true.
want
Yeah.
to implant that idea in your head because you need all the money you can get your hands on.
And a handy hint for you guys out there, women can make you into a millionaire if you're a billionaire.
Oh!
I just thought I'd throw that. I love that joke. I think it's funny.
But anyway, so that's what we're going to be covering here on Friendly Fire Mornings, and we want to start the show with some shout-outs. Do you guys have some shout-outs to start the show?
Gosh, the only shout-out I can think of is that stupid game that Nathan and I have spent so much time playing, Ark. I think it's run its course.
I think it's ran its course.
The virus has ran its course.
There's a virus on Steam?
No. I'm saying the virus of Ark in my life.
Yeah.
Of sucking up my time.
The cancer of Ark.
Yeah, I think it has finally
consumes your life.
been beaten because there are probably like 3 games that I'm going to be focusing on
Yeah.
coming up soon because Star Wars Battlefront comes out. The new
Okay.
Assassin's Creed comes out.
Fallout comes
And
out.
Fallout 4 comes out.
yeah.
I am mega excited. So I guess my shout out is to Fallout 4. Please don't suck.
Okay.
I don't know how you could, but please don't.
Pretty please.
Yes.
You seriously
I will-
need something to spend your time on other than Ark.
Like you listeners are going to be so lucky the week that I show up right after Fallout 4 launches because I guarantee you I will want to be anywhere except for
Your room.
yeah, exactly. I'm going to want to spend all my time
Cave.
from there. So
My cave. I want to.
don't bother me.
Nathan, do you have any shout-outs
I
to
don't
start
have
this
it-
beautiful Tuesday
I
morning?
don't have any shout-outs, but I do have a question.
Yes.
A musical question. Is it okay to say queef on air? Turns out, yes. Yes,
Really?
it is.
It is?
I just did.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Oh,
All right.
no, the FCC! Gotta get down!
I assumed you spoke without knowing and just kind of risked
You
it for the
think I just
biscuit.
risked it?
Yeah, you just went to the edge of the cliff and you just launched yourself right off.
Well,
didn't
can
ya?
you say fart?
Sure, you can say fart.
Well, that's just a lady fart, so.
Okay.
Well, in a way.
Remember, ladies don't fart; they only whisper in their panties.
They
Okay,
poo. They
moving on.
poof.
Yeah.
Good thing Buttercup's not here to keep us in line.
Yeah, because without a female presence on the show, we're just running rampant. And by the way, we don't have our intern here again today. I wonder why that is.
Maybe
well,
we
just-
scared her away.
I think we did.
I think it was me. I'm sorry, guys.
Seriously?
Too scary.
Stop.
I need to stop being as scary. Okay,
You need to stop being so aggressively flirtatious.
No, it's
fine with
definitely
us,
not
but-
that. It's yeah. I mean,
We're used to it.
I should stop bringing all of my.
You need to stop bringing your chains and shea butter
What?
to the station. Okay, that's
It
what
is
needs
strange.
to happen.
It is strange, and stop asking people what they should do with the lotion, and stop telling them put it in the basket.
Put lotion in the basket.
I have a couple of shout outs. I want to thank Alex for liking our Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page over the weekend, and also to my friend Delana. She celebrated her 23rd birthday yesterday, so happy birthday. And I also have a shout out to Hotel Shampoo.
Okay.
Because Hotel Shampoo is, no matter where you go, it is guaranteed to dry your scalp out so darn fast. It is the cheapest stuff on planet Earth, right next to, I don't know.
Your mom.
Oh!
What's up, bitches?
So shout out to Hotel Shampoo for being consistently awful.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
at least it's consistent at something.
Well, it's good at being terrible.
I feel like that'd be a good band name. We are Hotel Shampoo. Thank you for coming out.
We're consistently terrible.
In the green bottle, yay! All right, so we got shout-outs out of the way. We're going to take a little break and remind you that KGRG is a music-first station, and without you, we would not be here. So what you want to do is you want to dial us up, 253-833-5004, and you can make a request to Friendly Fire Mornings or whenever KGRG's on the air, which is pretty much all of the time. We have a new cut for you. This one is from a new band called the Technicolors, and this one is called Tonight You Are Mine, and it's quickly becoming one of our favorites. We'll pick up your Facebook news feed when we come back after this. Don't go away.
Oh, my mic's on.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
Yes, direct from the mind and the mouth of Dr. Nathan. Welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings. I don't know, is that your mating call?
Maybe that's why I'm still single. Shoot.
Oh, son of a gun. All right, welcome back to the show, and it is now time to troll your news feed for one very simple reason, because we want you to put your damn phone down and get back to the real world. So let's start off, and we'll go to our Facebook page, and we'll find out what's trending on Facebook. Story number one, let's see here. Anheuser-Busch has invited to buy SAB Miller Corporation to become the largest beer distributor and manufacturer in the world that would surpass Heineken.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it looks like, Anheuser-Busch, the makers of Budweiser and every other very, very, very terrible beer on the planet, now wants to buy the second most terrible beer on the planet. So accepting MGD. MGD's awesome. What else? There's a new hashtag on Facebook. It's called No Bra Day. Hashtag No Bra Day. It's encouraging people to go braless today to raise awareness for breast cancer.
I thought this was for surfers. They're like, no bra day, like you don't hang out with your bros. I'm not going to hang out with you, brah. I
like
can't.
that.
It's no bra day.
No Friday.
gosh.
I gotta spend time with my woman.
I gotta spend time with my woman, brah.
I don't
She's
have
taking-
one because I'm a loser.
I'm a loser.
What else is going on? Apple is going to raise prices in the Australian App Store due to foreign exchange rates. So I'm pretty sure everybody in Australia is going to be buying a Galaxy to replace their iPhone in the very near future.
Apple raising costs on something?
What? I thought Apple was just solely out there to just help people.
Yeah, that's what they all wanted us to think.
It's true.
Other stories trending on Facebook. There's the canned tuna company called Starkist, and apparently they are going to be reimbursing customers who filed a class action lawsuit against them, claiming that Starkist deliberately put extra water in its cans of tuna.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought. I thought you were going to say, because that's just how messed up our society is nowadays, that they were going to be like, this actually isn't kissed by stars, and then sue them.
It's kissed by the sea.
Kissed by all their employees. We kiss each can personally. Mwah, to make sure.
We only hire people named Star. See,
Yes,
that's the thing.
Exactly.
So anyway, I guess they're offering $25 cash refunds to anybody who bought its cans of tuna between 2009 and October of last year.
Okay.
I bought so many cans of tuna. I am rich
You
now.
need to go and get your $25. Okay, that
per
money
can?
is
Wait,
out there
is
for
it just
you.
a one-time $25 or per can?
It's $25 per person.
Oh, per person. This is
but
stupid.
not per can.
I
No.
need it per can, because I will find proof and receipts that I totally did not just forge. Stockist, you owe me $25 million.
And I wanted an.
Why do you always break that mic? I never have that problem.
It's I can't hear you over the sound of my microphone breaking.
Yeah, it's the microphone doesn't like you.
Yeah.
I think you
He
need to
doesn't
caress
like
it.
you.
You have to just, be gentle with it.
Okay, tell you what,
Love
I will
it.
try to be nicer to my microphone while we go over holidays and observances today for October 13th. It was this day in 1915 that the poison gas mask was invented by an Englishman, and it was just in time for World War I. So thanks, dude.
Wow,
Whoever-
nice. Good timing.
Yeah, whoever you were. We also want to say happy 53rd birthday to former 49ers wide receiver Jerry Rice. By the way, he still holds more records than anyone who's ever played the position.
Hey, Brent, Snugs, if you don't know what a wide receiver is, since you don't know sports very well, a wide receiver is a receiver that's really fat. That's why he's wide.
He's wide.
Yeah.
Oh. See, I thought it was someone who ran on the outside and caught the ball.
No, that would be silly.
Okay.
It's a fat one.
No,
Okay.
Nathan, remember, you have a doctorate in Googleology, not Bingology. Stop using Bing.
No, Bing would be like,
It's a drug.
do you want to know what a wide receiver is? We don't care. Here's a dolphin. Look at this. That's Bing.
Also celebrating her 53rd birthday is John Travolta's wife, the actress Kelly Preston. I had no idea she's 53, and she still looks good.
Yeah.
And we also want to say happy 35th birthday to singer and actress Ashanti. She hasn't had a hit record in forever. She's trying to start her own publishing company, so you know what? Good luck with that. So that's holidays and observances, and now you can put your darn phone down and get back to real life because you're probably just waking up. We're going to play some more music while we think of more stuff to tell you about, but in the meantime, thank you very much for making KGRG a part of your day. Remember, you can go to KGRG.com for almost everything station related, and also check out our concert calendar. And we have something extra special for all our Friendly Fire listeners. We are giving away tickets to the Haunted Forest in Maple Valley. So what we want you to do is we want you to text in 253-693-8323 so that you can score yourself a ticket to the Haunted Forest. It's absolutely free. Just text us your name and a phone number. Well, we'll get your phone number because you're texting us, but text us your name and your address, and we will fill in the rest. We will send you a ticket to the Haunted Forest so you can get in for free. It's going on this weekend and next weekend, so you can enjoy the Haunted Forest. Again, you can call text 253-693-8323.
And if you don't like haunted forests, then grow a pair.
Yeah, no kidding.
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
And if you're a very attractive single lady around my age, then you also might get a free date
Whoa!
With yours truly.
So if
Snugs.
you want if
Not
you
me.
want the date. Oh, well, now we're not going to get as many people interested. But if you want the date portion, you should specify that in your text.
Yeah, I mean, be careful because it could.
Yeah, it could backfire because we might be playing a ginormous trick on you.
It's true.
But no, the Haunted Forest tickets are absolutely real. Again, text us 253-693-8323, and I don't know, we'll have to figure out some other way to get Brent a date.
Did I specify already? It needs to be female if you want to take me out.
Yeah, that'll be really embarrassing. Hey, we got you. By the way, Snug, we did get you a date.
A date with destiny?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Dang it.
No.
I thought that would be really
Because
prophetic.
whoever this Destiny is, though, she goes out with a lot of people.
Well, it's not a she. Let's make that very clear.
Oh.
We're gonna play some music. This is I Prevail with their cut Crossroads. Again, Texas 253-693-8323 for tickets to Haunted Forest in Maple Valley.
This portion of Friendly Fire Mornings is brought to you by Buttercup Super Heavy Low Calorie Beer, the only beer brewed especially for calorie conscious drinkers who love to.
And welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. Don't forget, you can still text in to 253-693-8323, and you can score yourself a free ticket to the Haunted Forest in Maple Valley that's going on this weekend and the next. Again, the number to text is 253-693-8323. I am Benjamin, and we have Dr. Nathan over there who is doing unholy things on his computer.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. And we also have Snug, the dirty corporate producer over there, who is doing some things on his phone that are not quite as unholy, but still disturbing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Ow! I love my new sound effects.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, we should totally get you that soundboard.
I know.
No,
I could
we
just be.
shouldn't.
I could be doing stuff like this all the time.
Oh, yeah.
That's a bad idea.
No,
I
it's a
think
good
that's
one.
A bad
Yeah,
idea.
No, watch this.
Oh, yeah.
So many options.
Hey, speaking of things that make you ooh and ah, we were talking about Burger King doing the black buns thing until Halloween. And
the black blonde.
And it turns out that they have just outdone themselves. It is fall, and everything is pumpkin spice flavored now.
Pumpkin spice
burgers.
Oh my goodness.
Not quite.
Okay.
Uh,
All right.
Burger King
Continue.
has added a new pumpkin spice Oreo shake to its menu. And Snug has just left the building. No.
That intrigues me.
Well, hopefully it doesn't turn your poop orange.
Are you down with the sickness? The sickness
I
you'll get
think-
after eating that?
I think on Dr. Nathan and I carpooled, and I think on our way home we're stopping by a Burger King to get.
I will. Okay, I'm actually down for that.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, it's only $2.59 for a 12-ounce pumpkin spice Oreo shake.
That's half the price a 12-ounce anything would cost you at Starbucks.
At Starbucks. So, yeah, I mean, you know what? I guess I would try it. I have never had anything pumpkin spice flavored just because, I mean, I like my coffee to taste like coffee. I like my liquor to taste like liquor. And if I'm going to get an Oreo milkshake, it better taste like Oreos.
Yeah,
And-
and
and
typically
pumpkin.
I'm the same way. But I don't know. I think for the show, I have to try it so I can report back next week.
Yes, it's important. Also, when I was a barista, I would make some Oreo milkshakes because you get a lot of people who have a sweet tooth in, and they taste like legit Oreos. It was like you're drinking an Oreo through a straw. It was quite enticing.
Now, yeah, I don't know. Pumpkin spice Oreo. I don't know why they went with Oreo. You could have probably just done a straight pumpkin
because
spice shake.
because they already have Oreo milkshakes on the menu,
Yeah.
and so they figured, well, they'd just inject some pumpkin spice syrup in there and call it good. And you know what? I guess people are going to try this. How about this?
Okay.
On your way back from the show today, stop at a Burger King and pick up a pumpkin spice Oreo milkshake and take a selfie with it. We can put that up on the Facebook page.
Sounds
just
good.
to say that it is friendly fire tested and hopefully
Approved.
approved for your own
I
consumption.
need a stamp, like a corporate stamp that I can just.
Well, I mean, we work in radio, so it just needs to be an audio stamp, so we could use this.
Oh, yeah.
I knew you were gonna do that. How did I know you were gonna go there?
Or we might use something more like this.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, enjoying pumpkins, enjoying the flavor of pumpkins without actually eating a pumpkin.
Yeah. Well, okay, no
Nummy.
white girl ever would eat a legit raw pumpkin and go yum.
We should make that a challenge. Remember the ice bucket challenge? Can we
Yes.
have it eat a whole pumpkin?
Yes.
But for what cause?
I don't.
Bucket was for ALS.
It can be for breast cancer. I don't care.
Pumpkins are round. Okay.
Pumpkins for breast cancer.
Eating a pumpkin for breast
Pumpkins
cancer.
for pumpkins.
It is, it's straight from our minds right to you. Okay, so that's a story that we just covered. Tell you what, we have some bills to pay, so we are going to play some messages for you and some music, and we are going to go down and we are going to get ourselves some grub. So stay tuned right here to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. And again, don't forget to text in 253-693-8323 for tickets to the Haunted Forest in Maple Valley. It is an awesome show, and I went last year, and it is pretty gnarly. So how about you text it in, and we have this to play for you. Don't go away. We'll be back after we get our grub. Hey, it's your buddy Benjamin from Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG, and it's almost time for the 7 o'clock hour. But before we get to that, we do have a little traffic and weather report to do for you, and we do this at the top of every hour. Why? Because we broadcast live from Green River College here in Auburn, and we are in the business of keeping you educated and informed. Again, you can go to greenriver.edu to sign up for classes, specifically journalism classes. So one day you might have my job, because who knows, you might be able to do this better than I am, or better than I can. See, that's why you need to take journalism. Right now, it is 55 degrees outside the KGRG studios, and if you were alive yesterday, you probably noticed that it was dumping buckets, but the rain has subsided for now. It is very, very cloudy, and it's probably going to stay that way throughout most of the day. We might see some sun breaks around 1 or 2 o'clock. We have a high today projected at 64 degrees. Worst case scenario, 45. There's going to be some wind today, depending on how close you are to water, but, just be prepared for the worst. Carry an umbrella or a raincoat, or not. How about you surprise us? And we checked the cars right now, and there was a collision on I-5 southbound that was just past the Tacoma Dome, but that doesn't affect too much of you, because most of you in the south end are heading north on 167 or the good old I-5, and we see a lot of black on the map right around the 5 curve as you head into King County, and also on 167 that's heading north from Auburn into Renton. Your drive time there on the 167 now 32 minutes. Please save yourself a whole bunch of trouble and hop in that HOV lane if you have a friend with you. Or, I don't know, you might want to do it if, you don't have a friend with you, but just be prepared to get busted. Words are hard in the morning. What am I doing? On I-5 northbound, your drive time from Federal Way into SeaTac now is at 29 minutes, and Federal Way all the way into Seattle now at 71 minutes. Most of that traffic is due from just around Federal Way, and then once you get past SeaTac, all of that starts backing up right around Interurban and as you approach Albro. That's your traffic and weather report, brought to you by Friendly Fire Mornings. We're going to go ahead and get ourselves some breakfast, and we will be right back with the 7 o'clock hour right here on Friendly Fire Mornings. You're listening to KGRG, today's rock in HD.
No, because there's a thing called whale sharks. And then I realized that whales are mammals and sharks are animals. They have nothing to do with each other.
You're high, you're in the car, you've been pulled over.
We all do dumb when we high, right?
I'm standing up and I'm telling you, I am Warhol. I am Shakespeare in the flesh. Walt Disney.
What the f did you just say?
And welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG, today's rock in HD. Thank you very much for making us a part of your day. It's time to start the 7 o'clock hour here.
Yeah.
We are now fed, very much thanks to the Gator Grill here at Green River College. And I got to tell you, that chef down there is absolutely amazing, because every time we walk in there, he knows exactly what we want. He knows exactly how we like it, and we get it snappity-doo, and we're out the door.
Yeah, and watching him make everything and stuff, it's magical. It's a
intriguing.
magical, intriguing experience.
Well, it's almost blinding in a sense, because he just like.
He's a ninja.
I would
that guy.
describe it
Yes.
as very crispy.
Yes.
It was a very crispy experience.
Speaking of things that are crispy, Dancing with the Stars was on air, by the way, if you haven't noticed. Yeah, it is time for Trolling the A-List. We're going to do celebrity and entertainment news, and Dr. Nathan will have your box office update.
Sure, where?
So Dancing with the Stars, things that are crispy. It was on the air last night. It runs every Monday night, I think it is, on ABC. And something happened last night that has never, ever happened on that show ever before. And are you guys ready?
Someone was good. No.
Someone had fun.
The last person who actually was good on that show was Alfonso Ribeiro when he did the Carlton dance to Tom Jones.
Aw, yeah.
No, there's a dancer. His name is Eric Ho. He won 5 consecutive seasons on the show. He did a dance with that actress who was in Spy Kids, Alexa Vega. Okay. And they blew the roof off the place. And, there's 4 judges on that panel that host every performance. And they give it a whatever out of 10 rating. Mm-hmm. This dude, Derek Ho, and Alexa Vega got a 10 out of 10 from every one of the 4 judges.
Perfect
so they
40.
got a perfect 40, the first one ever.
Wow.
Holy moly.
And they did a tango to some pop song that we don't give a darn about. But anyway, first time ever that's happened.
What? My aunt. What? No.
Yeah, no, basically what they were doing is they were just dry humping to that song. That's what they were doing.
CHD. Compulsive humping disorder.
It's a real issue. You can't make fun of it. I don't have it, but I have friends who do.
So now wait, the actress from Spy Kids,
Alexa Vega.
Yeah, did she play Carmen in Spy Kids, the girl?
Yes, she did.
Yes.
Okay, see, I had a huge crush on her back when I was little. And
Yeah, she was like 11.
So was I. It was okay.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah,
Spy
all right, then
Kids
that
is
makes
hecka
sense.
Just remember our age there,
I know,
Ben.
we're little babies.
We're baby boys.
Yeah, things that make you go. Yeah.
Things that make you realize you're an old fart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
Aw,
I have plenty of those moments all day long. What else is going on with celebrities? Vin Diesel. This guy is known for being a bit of a badass, and he is the father of 3 now. And there was a picture that was taken of him over the weekend. He was outside his New York apartment building with his shirt off, smoking a cigarette. And that photo, somebody snapped a picture and sent it to TMZ. And this picture is not flattering at all. You know how Vin Diesel normally looks. I mean, we see him in trailers and all that, and all the time. Vin Diesel has a body that, most dudes would love to put, below their face.
It's true.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay, I was going.
Wait a minute.
I went a different direction in my mind. Don't judge me.
That was a
You
much
have
better
already been judged.
That was a much better organized thought when it was in my head. No. I mean, he has the body. He has a desirable body. No, that came out wrong too.
Yeah.
Here's the only way to
having
do this.
this desirable body below my head.
Vin Diesel's a good-looking bro.
Yes, he is. Well, I mean, he's not a bro.
You have to
but-
clarify it with no homo. Vin Diesel is a great-looking guy.
Yeah, he really is. But I mean, this picture that was taken of him, his belly's hanging out. He doesn't have the pecs, and I mean, he's just waking up, so he kind of looks like.
Well, an interesting thing about steroids is it actually it distends your stomach a lot of the time. So you might have a 6-pack, but if you haven't just done sit-ups, then your 6-pack might look more like a belly, but
and
a
that's,
1-pack.
and that's exactly what. Hey, round is a shape. Okay, he's in shape.
True.
Anyway, that's what happened to Vin Diesel, and a whole bunch of people, including entertainment media, were body shaming him, and so he responded with an Instagram post last night with his shirt off, and he had just done his sit-ups because his 6-pack is back, and he has a very Vin Diesel-esque quote to go with the Instagram post. Body shaming is always wrong.
And then he also promised the audience that he would come back with the video too, right?
Yeah, he's going to play Jabba the Hutt in the next video.
No, he's well. The funny thing I find about this story is that he plans on posting an Instagram video of himself being super fit as well.
Yeah, I feel like he got just ultra butthurt about this.
Yes, he
way
did.
more butthurt than he should have.
Yeah, because he is now the father of 3. He has one of those what are called dad bods. that I think Louis C.K. coined that phrase, and we know how Louis C.K. looks like. Yep. But anyway, apparently Vin Diesel is not ready to give up being an action movie star, and in order to be an action movie star, you kind of got to have the body for it. True. It can't just be all CGI.
Exactly.
Like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, no kidding. And that's your celebrity news, and we go to Dr. Nathan for the box office update.
I got the box office right here. Coming in at number 3, we have Pan, a documentary all about pans, of course. Oh, wait, hold on.
It's pots and pans.
I'm kidding. Oh no, this one has to do with Peter Pan.
Oh.
And you know, his origin story, which everyone goes cuckoo for nowadays, is any kind of origin story.
How did it start?
Who
cares? Enjoy the original movie.
Come to be.
But anyways,
I just don't understand.
Well, I've already mentioned that I will go see this because it has Hugh Jackman, and I've actually heard it's really good.
Oh,
I've heard good things.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's actually been doing pretty well. It's only coming in at number 3 with 15 mil over the weekend, which is a decent movie, I suppose.
This is opening weekend, right?
Yeah, it is. It's but 15 million for an opening weekend for something that cost them 190 million
to make.
$1 billion.
Wow, the Avengers could have paid for their movie twice in its opening weekend.
Oh, snap. Anyways, coming in at number 2, Hotel Transylvania. Keeping in its number 2 spot for the 3rd week in a row. It hasn't broken up to numero uno yet. It probably won't, considering it's the 3rd week, and it's going to drop off big time after this. However, it has made back all of its money to make it, and that's always what I look at. That's kind of, well, I mean, it is the Mason-Dixon line,
Did the studio break even?
The studio broke even, and it's in the black right now, and it's made, like $40 billion now.
Nice.
And coming in at number 1 remains The Martian. If you haven't seen this yet, I hear it's a good movie. I haven't seen it myself.
It's Saving Private Ryan in space.
Yeah, pretty much. It's supposed to be really good, but my favorite thing about this is people thinking it's based off of a true story. I don't know if you've seen anything about this, but it's a really common thing.
People actually think it's based on a true story?
Yes, it's people have been posting on Twitter all these different quotes from all these other people who are like, wow, I can't believe this is based on a true story. How did we not hear about this in the news? It's you dummy. You know why?
Why?
Because it's not real.
Yeah, it's based on a true fictional story.
Yeah.
It's truly fictional.
Truly.
It was a true thought that somebody had. By the way, did you guys hear, on a related note, Merriam-Webster removed the word gullible from the dictionary.
Really?
Whoa.
Bruh.
Anyways.
Wait. No.
Hey, I already know where I'm going when I die, so don't judge me.
Miriam wouldn't do that. We're bros.
So The Martian is clearly in the black now. What is it? It only cost $150 million to make, and now it's grossed over almost 230.
That's gross.
230 million all over the world.
That is gross.
People just want to see Matt Damon get saved.
Matt Damon
in space.
I'm trying to find these tweets.
What was it? There's another one because there's Saving Private Ryan. And there's another movie where they saved Matt Damon from something.
Well, they saved him from himself in Good Will Hunting.
It's true.
They saved him from himself by killing him in Elysium.
Oh, good. I mean, not good.
Spoiler alert.
Oh my goodness, you gave it all away. I was going to watch that movie that came out a couple of years ago.
Hashtag best movie of whatever year that came out. I don't remember anymore.
2013, maybe? I don't know.
Okay. And another spoiler alert. We also had to save him in The Bourne Identity, The Bourne Supremacy, and the other Bourne movie.
Yeah, Bourne Legacy.
I guess he's just known for being saved.
Yeah. How about this? How about we stick Matt Damon in the middle of Africa and then nobody goes to help him?
And see what happens when... Well, see, that's the only way he'll actually learn, to stop putting himself in these situations where he has to get saved.
Yeah, and even if he doesn't die, that will only make him stronger.
I'm disillusioned by... This is a teeny rabbit trail. I won't linger too long. But I'm disillusioned. I feel like if I met Matt Damon in real life, he'd have the real life skills like he did in the Bourne movies. I feel like he's done enough Bourne movies to actually be that BA, like... assassin, secret agent guy.
You think he's actually an assassin?
I feel like he could be if he wanted to.
Reference the Webster
Hashtag
dictionary.
career change. Yeah. Hashtag new direction.
Yeah.
Hashtag.
Tell you
I don't
what.
know, because I feel like I'd meet him in real life, and I'd be like, "Can you actually do that cool stuff?" And he'd be like, "Oh,
And then,
no."
and then he'd
Pumpkins for
karate
pumpkins.
chop your head off.
He'd try, and then I'd be like, "That was lame. Can't you like do something cool like you did in the Bourne
The
movies?"
CIA's never going to call you if you can't chop my head off.
It's true. It's true.
And that's your box office update brought to you by Friendly Fire Mornings. And don't forget that we posted all these stories up on our Facebook page. You can check it out for yourself. Just open up that Facebook app on your smartphone. If you have a Samsung, if you have an iPhone, if you have any kind of tablet, I'm pretty sure that even Kindle can access Facebook. All you do is you search for Friendly Fire Mornings, and you go right to our page, and we have a special button up there. It's called a like button, and you actually have to kind of click it, in order to show us that you are interested in the show. We disabled the unlike button because not a lot of people were in favor of it.
Yeah, everyone wanted to get rid of it because they're like, you should not be able to unlike this page. And we're like, you know what?
Done.
The people have spoken.
Yes. And you should text us because we have some awesome tickets for you guys to the Haunted Woods in Maple Valley.
Yes.
And like, I want you to look in your phone, not when you're driving, pull over. Look in your phone, see how many texts, usually it says in your phone, how many texts you sent to like your best friend or maybe your significant other. Then look at how many texts you've sent to us.
And if that
and if
number
they're not
is
equal,
zero,
if they're not equal,
Yeah.
then you're doing something wrong.
Yes,
Yes,
you definitely
exactly.
are.
You need to be texting us more.
Text us like every 15 minutes because we're a needy
We're
girlfriend.
insecure.
Yeah.
We need to satiate our egos is
Yeah.
what we need to do, because
And-
sooner or later we're gonna hit our heads on the ceilings.
Yes, Friendly Fire Morning, satiate an ego, win tickets.
And what is the number to win the Haunted Forest tickets?
You can text 253-693-8323.
And you should do that right now, as a matter of fact, because we are going to take a little break. We're going to play some music for you. All Time Low with Kids in the Dark is quickly becoming one of our favorites, and we just got a text over the text request line. And this is coming from another young man named Brent who lives in Puyallup. And Brent, you wanted to hear Kids in the Dark. You have awesome taste in music, brother. Friendly Fire Mornings will be right back after this. It's now time for Friendly Fire to say
Hasta la vista, baby.
to what we call the
Old and busted.
and we'll say to what we call the
New heights.
For all you know, it invites people to rob it.
And welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. That was Title Fight with Rosa Sharon going out to Tyler in Covington. And so now it's time for Say Hi, Say Goodbye. And Snug is totally interested in his phone right now. What are you looking? What depravity is on your phone right now?
L.
Just keeping up with some of the latest Facebook trends, We
The
already
latest-
talked about them, but, there might be more stuff.
The
for
latest
next
of
week.
whatever your girlfriend said you needed to like?
Yeah.
Aw, snap. How about you like our 5-year anniversary of friendship?
I know.
there?
Actually, that's mostly what I was looking at and acknowledging was that Dr. Nathan and I officially became Facebook friends 5 years ago today. Facebook gave us a happy little reminder.
Aww.
So-
I shared it and I did the hashtag true love, hashtag not just a bromance.
It's guy love. That's all it is.
Yeah, I feel like you're underestimating the true love with just calling it a bromance. It's more than that.
Yeah, it's guy love, baby.
Yeah.
So it's time for Say Hi, Say Goodbye, and this is probably one of our signature segments where we get to take a look at a couple of news stories that are trending right now, and we'll talk about them for a minute because we have to kind of tell you what's going on, and then we will say goodbye to the old and busted and hello to the new hotness. What we want you to do is go to our Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page, and the posts are up there right now, and you can click on them and you can read them for yourself. The first story, we're going to be talking about, it's about money, but it's not the kind of money story that you would typically hear. This is actually a feel-good story. I have a question to ask you guys. Do either of you have an extra 70 grand laying around?
Let me
Gosh,
check
you know
my-
what?
oh,
I think I only have an extra like 50 grand.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Around. Yeah, something like
Oh,
that.
bummer. Well,
I have that in pocket change.
it's in your couch.
It's in my couch.
In pennies and nickels.
That's a big couch.
Yeah, no
it's
kidding.
a present. Well, you should see it. It costs a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you should see the size of the couch on his yacht. For the rest of us that aren't Dr. Nathan and have a ginormous couch and a ginormous paycheck and on their ginormous yacht, or if you're Ballard resident Brian Jones And if you run your own film company, like Ballard resident Brian Jones, you're prone to spending money on a whim. Well, I mean, most of us do that anyway, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You run by a Burger King and you say pumpkin spice Oreo milkshakes.
I got to have me one of those.
Yeah, no kidding. This guy ended up reading online that Seattle Public Schools was going to remove some teaching positions because apparently they have less students enrolled than they were projecting, about 675 less students than they were expecting.
Okay.
And that means that they're missing out on that much money. So they're saying, all right, well, we had budgeted for all of this stuff that we were planning on spending all this extra income on, but now that we don't have that money, we're going to have to make some cuts. And they started where any public school would, by cutting teachers.
Of course.
Yeah. So they're saying that they're eliminating some teaching positions, and this guy, Ballard resident Brian Jones, reads that Alki Elementary, which is over in Seattle, was going to lose a first grade teacher because the school was short about $90,000 for her salary and benefits. Now that's a pretty sweet gig for a first grade teacher.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Even for Seattle Public Schools, I mean, that is a ginormous salary.
That is a great salary.
You take 1.5 of my salaries and you get to $90,000.
Yeah.
So I would say, you know what? I'll take your position. I could teach first grade.
You totally could. Just get a teaching certificate. By the way, you can get your teaching certificate here at Green River.
Green, blue. I mean, come on. You sing the song. They learn the colors. You're good.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what do you learn in first grade? You learn colors. You learn like
numbers.
You learn how to hate society like the rest of us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You learn that all in first grade.
Mm-hmm. And you wrap it all up by attempting to at first bend them to the will of their eventual corporate masters, and you're good to go.
Eat some Play-Doh. It's good.
So Ballard resident Brian Jones, I'm saying this because he's kind of like a superhero now to me.
Ballard resident Brian Jones.
What he did was he wrote a check to Alki Elementary for $70,000 to try to cover her salary because he says that this is wrong. All right, the very first thing that public schools should be cutting are programs that are unnecessary, or maybe after-school activities, but not the teachers, because Seattle Public Schools are crowded enough as it is.
What's the most important part of a school? Definitely not the freaking teachers.
Yeah, I mean, we could get a robot. We could get a robot to do that for free.
Well,
robot teachers.
Teacher.
That's another way they take over the world.
Robot teachers?
Robot teachers. Teaching the kids, robots are supreme.
Brought to you by Google.
Oh, yeah. GoogleBots! Teaching kids! That's all kids need is Google. That's how I learned. That's how I learned everything. Just Google.
Everything I learned about life, I learned it on Google.
Amen, brother.
With the safe search on.
Yes, of course. Well, now, regardless, so I think this is awesome. First off, I mean, it's good to see somebody do something good with their money.
Yeah.
And it's definitely a good gesture. I'm incredibly opposed to a lot of public school systems just because of
you. Well, that's because you were homeschooled. I
was
You're
homeschooled,
biased.
and I'm biased. I'll give it that.
Stupid
but
homeschooler.
There's a lot of there's just a lot of course, crap that happens in public school.
Yes,
that
but
kids shouldn't have to deal with. But
you're right. Kids aren't having to deal with this, but you're absolutely right. This guy spending his money like that because apparently dude is loaded, owning his own film production company. Yeah. It is nice to see somebody stepping in and saying, "Hey, what can I do?" instead of support. That costs you nothing.
Kickstarter fund for this teacher. It's like, you know what? No,
you'll raise $20,
$70,000 here right now.
Here it is.
Take care of this.
Yeah,
this is important.
So that's story number one. We are saying goodbye to the support, in quotation marks, of like Facebook posts and protests, basically stuff that is free that you can do to try to save the world. And we are saying hi to Ballard resident Brian Jones.
Teacher salary pumpkin challenge. That's what it can be. Eat a whole pumpkin.
And Brian Jones will write your teacher a check.
And yeah, exactly.
There you go.
That is story number one. And don't forget, it's up on our Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page, so you can click on the link and view it for yourself. Story number two. This is one that I really value your opinions on. And all right, and also yours. By the way, you can text your opinions to 253-693-8323. Playboy magazine has been around since 1953.
Okay.
And they have done some very interesting things. And if you've ever browsed through, a Playboy magazine for, I don't know, one of the op-eds or one of the cartoons or one of the menswear, things they want you to buy, you know what else they have inside of a Playboy magazine.
I mean, you're obviously just there to read the articles if you're reading it.
Well, yeah, that's what we say. But that may become a reality because it was announced yesterday from founder Hugh Hefner that beginning next year, Playboy magazine will no longer feature pictures of nude women in its print edition.
And in other news, he's converted to Mormonism.
Hugh Hefner's seen the light.
Yes.
The magazine CEO, his name is Scott Flanders, told the New York Times in an interview. Yeah, I know. That
Darn you, Flanders, you did it.
He was saying that Playboy's mission statement when it started in 1953 was to, quote unquote, normalize the female body because before then it was incredibly taboo to view pictures of people naked. And that battle has been fought and won. And also because you are now one click away from just about every sex act imaginable for free on the internet, and that's why their circulation has that's why their circulation has fallen to like 800,000 issues sold this year.
Yeah.
And if you want me to put that in perspective for you, in 1975 Playboy sold about 5.5 million issues.
Dang.
So that's what the internet has done to Playboy, and now they've and now they've grown up. They're saying, all right, we don't need the pictures of the nude women in our magazine. We can just we can do something else.
Flanders got all the pictures out of the magazine Reno.
Yeah, and he put them all in his Google Drive, didn't he?
Flanders, why you have to ruin it?
So we're saying hi to Playboy for the reading Playboy for the articles, like for real.
Well, there's no more music on MTV, so it just made sense that Playboy was next, I guess. I don't know. MTV used to have music.
Yeah, maybe next is Oreos won't have cream filling.
Oh my gosh, that's stupid. Don't say that. Take it back.
And soon, pumpkin spice
will dominate. Pumpkin spice Chrome bots.
Yeah.
The robots are pumpkin spice.
That teach in Seattle public schools.
I was going to say pumpkin spice was going to taste like avocado or something.
Avocado spice.
And we're also going to say goodbye to actually wanting to read whatever your dad keeps in his nightstand. That's your Say Hi, Say Goodbye. We got to take a quick break and bone up for the 8 o'clock hour. Don't forget, you can text 253-693-8323 for tickets to the Haunted Forest, brought to you by KGRG FM. That's in Maple Valley. It's going on this weekend and every weekend until October. Again, text 253-693-8323. That's your Say Hi, Say Goodbye. Friendly Fire. We'll be right back. Cheese it!
Cheese it!
Today's episode of the Friendly Fire Morning Show is brought to you by water. 4 out of 5 doctors say drink more water. And by water, I mean vodka. And by doctors, I mean me.
You're drunk.
You're sexy.
All right, boys and girls, welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings here on KGRG, and it is now time, because it is the top of the hour, and we're starting a little bit late, but you know what? We don't care, because we have the microphones and you don't. So,
True.
Yeah, what we're going to do is we are going to start with some station identification. This is KGRG FM, KGRG FM HD1 Auburn, and we're also broadcasting on K207 AP Sumner Lake Taps on 89.3 FM, and we are on your iHeartRadio. You probably should get the app for your smartphone or your tablet if you haven't already, and that way you can take us with you pretty much wherever you go. And it is now time for headlines.
Oh, yeah.
So who wants to start headlines?
I will start us off.
All right, go.
An update. The world death rate still holding steady at 100%. Don't worry. We're good.
Oh, wow.
Still there.
Still
Constant.
holding steady at 100%.
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Awesome. Actor Johnny Depp says he sometimes drinks water to surprise his liver.
Fun toy banned because of 3 stupid dead kids.
Hillary Clinton gently reminded not to refer to opponents as obstacles of greatness.
During last night's spelling bee, a 4th grader from Brooklyn spelled the word bourgeois, Gotohell.
Even CEO can't figure out how Radio Shack is still in business.
Local Maple Valley mom puts encouraging note in her own lunch.
Aww. Most Americans agree they can't face their checkbooks, so they check their Facebooks.
Oh, snap. God angrily clarifies the don't kill rule.
Thank you, God. We needed that.
Wow, we needed that clarification.
So badly.
And that is your morning headlines. And now what it's time to do is it's time for the Extra 8 at 8. And what we're going to do is, we have our sound queued up.
Yes,
okay,
sir, we do.
All right, awesome. What we're going to do is we are going to play some very awesome music for you.
Aw, yeah. This is my beat.
And it's time for the Extra 8 at 8. And what we do is we compile a list, like David Letterman style, of some things that we think that you should know, because the Extra 8 at 8 is here to kind of improve your life, give you it's kind of like a navigational tool of maybe how to be more successful, maybe things that you should not run into, maybe things you should avoid, like how to be a dillweed, or maybe some stuff you should look out for. And Snug, our very own Dirty Corporate producer, has your Extra 8 at 8, and it is also up on our Facebook page. Snug, the mic is yours, sir.
I'm going to go ahead. We've been alternating the Extra 8 at 8, but because I didn't give you guys the courtesy of kind of warning you beforehand about a lot of these things I'm going to be talking about, I'll go ahead and just kind of take this away and say some quick things, and then you guys can, let me know what you're thinking about it and chime in. So we're going to be talking about the top 8, in my opinion at least, and I think my colleagues here share it, the most stupidest,
which is a word.
Things. Yes.
It is a word.
Yep.
It just came from your mouth.
Expensive things, okay? So these are ridiculously expensive, and they're also stupid. So the first one we're going to talk about, this is number 8. This is Legacy by Angostura. This is a rum. Okay, and this is a premium rum. I figured we'd start off with alcohol because I know that alcohol can get expensive.
Hey, that's how I usually start every morning, is with alcohol.
I figured I had you in mind when I made this up here. So, Legacy by Angostura is the ultimate expression of Angostura rum. We set out to create the greatest sipping rum ever produced, and we believe we have achieved something that is both unique and unequaled. And it's a flask that's about like 1 sip.
Really?
It's tiny. I mean, if you go on our Facebook page and look, it's very fancy looking, but it's like not a lot of drink at all.
Well, I'm looking at these, and they're only 250 milliliter bottles.
Yeah, they're tiny.
Normally, you buy alcohol in what is called a fifth of a gallon.
Yes.
So that's 750 milliliters. But this is tiny.
Yes.
And what's the price tag on this?
Well, this is $25,000.
$25,000.
$25,000. So if you wanted a fifth, you'd have to cough up $75,000.
This is a seventh.
This is a 7th. Yeah, this is a tiny amount of alcohol.
And it's made in the Caribbean, right?
It is made in the Caribbean. You're correct. So it's expensive. I mean, this is nothing compared to some of the items on our list, but just for what you're getting like a sip, like a little gulp, You know, it's not that much.
I'm actually seeing a picture of it on the website bornrich.com.
Bornrich.com. That says right there. That says enough.
Yeah. All right. Number
7.
Oh, here. Let's get the audio for.
I'm back.
All right. There you are.
Getting phone calls and stuff and having to answer
wow,
it. Dirty
nice.
corporate intern couldn't since he's leading this.
Oh.
Yeah.
7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7.
That is number 7. And number 7 is Leonardo da Vinci's Codex.
Really? That thing
Okay.
actually exists?
It does exist. This is essentially his most famous manuscript. He wrote a journal. It's about 70 pages of his various musings on how water is affected by things, why the moon glows, his theories on all of this stuff. And it's just got a lot of his brilliant scientific thoughts in it and some sketches of stuff, and it's just tons of like knowledge.
I hear he also goes into a diatribe as to why the moon is bright.
Yeah, he's a curious fellow. Anyways, this codex probably wasn't worth that much to him. In fact, the unit of currency that we're going to be measuring this all in today wasn't even invented when he was around. But it cost about $30.8 million.
Holy moly. I was thinking maybe I'll pick this
almost
up later.
$31 million.
Almost $31 million.
To own the actual thing that he
the
handwrote
actual
himself.
codex. That was what it last went for at the price. And a fun little tidbit, I wanted to include... I'll save this for later. We'll get there soon enough. So,
okay, cool.
Let's go to number 6.
Let's do number 6.
Yes. Hold on, guys.
Okay.
You'll have to go without that. Hold
Okay,
on.
go ahead.
All right, number 6. Let's go ahead and get into this. George Washington's flintlock pistols. Okay, now a lot of you gun
Did he ever
enthusiasts
duel?
out there. I don't know as to whether or
I
not
know-
he dueled,
I know
but
his-
I know that he was very active in the military.
And I also know that his vice president shot a guy.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm sure everybody back then was like, man, watch out for that vice president. So George Washington was probably like, I got to keep these puppies on me.
he's got to be strapped.
He had his concealed weapons permit, so no need to fret there.
Yeah, that he issued to himself.
Yeah, he issued to himself. He was like, as my first decree. Anyways, these things are beautiful. If you look on the picture, and if you're, not a gun enthusiast, you'll just be like, oh, cool, flintlocks. If you're a gun enthusiast, especially if you like antiques and older weaponry, they're beautiful. And it's pretty awesome to look at and see. These went for $195 million.
And you can buy them for $195 million and $1.
Yeah, exactly. So priceless. And I wanted to include the most expensive pistol on here ever. I looked it up, but the most expensive one technically is priceless. It doesn't have a price, and that's the gun that John Wilkes Booth used to shoot Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
It has no price. It cannot be bought.
Who owns it?
It is currently at the theater, the Ford Theater that Abraham Lincoln was shot at, on display permanently. It is not available to
basically
sell.
the government owns it.
The government owns it, and no one is allowed to purchase it. It's not up for private auction. So
well, that's dumb.
it is kind of dumb because I would like that. I mean,
Let's move on to number 5 on the Extra 8 at 8.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is number 5.
Number 5.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is when I first saw this, I was kind of like, okay, like what the heck is going on here? Because I live in a pretty cool house. We have some property, right? But nothing like this house that we're going to be talking about. This is the Antilla house.
Where is Antilla?
Well, Antilla is a place, but it's also a building. This is the building we're going to be talking about. So this is in Mumbai.
Oh, okay. Where everything is covered in gold.
Yes. And it's owned by Mukesh Ambani, who is technically, according to Forbes, the richest man on earth.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. And you can buy one of his properties. What is it?
I don't know
is it
that
a
you can
building
necessarily
or a hotel or
buy it, but it's a building. It's more of a skyscraper, if I would be completely accurate. It is deemed to be the world's most second expensive residential property. And the only reason I chose this over the most expensive is because the most expensive is Buckingham Palace. And that doesn't really count.
Yeah,
it's
you
not
can't
a
really...
privately, it's not really, it's a palace. That's different, separate. So this house is crazy. If you look at the picture and you just I encourage you to Google search Antilla House and look at the floor plan, and you can see virtual tours online. This thing is crazy. It has 3 helipads for helicopters. It is gigantic, and it costs $1 billion.
$1 billion.
$1 billion.
With a B.
With a B, $1 billion.
Damn.
Which is lucky for its owner that he has probably about 28 billion, I think, is what his net worth is right now.
Oh, 28 billion?
Yeah,
oh,
so he could
okay.
have 28 of these. Yeah. So
moving on
that's
to
expensive house.
number 4, the extra 8 at 8. These are the most ridiculous things that you can buy, right?
Most ridiculous things that you can buy. Number 4, and number 4 is going to be the CCXR Trevita Super Sports Car.
And this thing looks like a rocket ship.
Oh my word! It looks like a rocket ship. Out of all the things on the list, this is probably the one that is like tickles my fancy the most.
Well, when you see a picture of this, and by the way, go to our Friendly Fire Mornings Facebook page so you can check out the picture for yourself. This thing, it kind of looks like it could be a Ferrari. It could be a Lamborghini.
It looks, at first glance, it looks very similar to a lot of other sports cars. Now, this thing is packing a V8 under the hood.
Okay.
I believe it's like 4 liter or 4.1 liter, something like that, and it packs about 1,000 horsepower stock right out of the gate. 1,000 horsepower. Okay.
Good God.
Now, here's the kicker. This thing is covered in a coating of carbon and diamond. Okay. It's a special paint that's been developed by the makers. And oh my word, it's basically
how much is this thing? You have a car that is coated in diamonds.
It's about $5 million.
About $5 million. Oh, that's it, huh?
$4.8 million. Yeah.
That's chump change to Al Mohammed bin Bazir, whatever his name is in Dubai.
And I picked exactly.
Well, guys, I got off the phone with a couple of my guys. I'm buying all of these.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
You're going to transport them all to your private island?
Well, yeah, they're going to go on my private island, and I don't want to share, so...
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, guys.
You're not my friend anymore.
You're not my friend, guy.
Moving on to number 3 of the extra 8 most ridiculous things that you could buy. Number 3.
3 is a magic number. It's a magic number.
Schoolhouse Rock. Hey, if you were homeschooled, or maybe not, maybe even if you were public schooled and your parents loved you enough to show you Schoolhouse Rock, you need to watch Schoolhouse Rock, okay? You'll know what I'm talking about. All right, number 3, we're going to be talking... This is probably one of the stupidest things on the list, okay? This is a lock of Elvis Presley's hair.
You can own.
You can own. Yeah, it was on eBay. You can look, I guess, and search it up, Elvis Presley's hair on eBay. And, I mean, there's really not much more to say, except if you want Elvis Presley's hair...
I'm going to clone him.
Ew.
Ew.
Why don't you clone someone better, like Leonard Nimoy? Clone Leonard Nimoy, okay? Or save some of, like some important, cool figure. The guy from Bothell.
The guy, Ballard resident.
Ballard, not Bothell. My bad.
That was Ballard resident Brian Jones.
Yeah. Brian Jones from Ballard. He needs to set aside some of his DNA to be cloned later.
Okay, and if he would, you probably wouldn't pay this much for Elvis's hair. What's the price tag for a lock of Elvis Presley's hair?
It's $115,000.
Chump change.
Why?
I don't get it.
That's gross.
It's gross.
That is.
I don't even like Elvis that much. I mean,
oh my goodness! Let the entire internet fall down upon you.
I just don't. I mean, he's
obviously got nothing.
He was a pioneer of music in that particular.
But not a pioneer of hair.
Not a pioneer of hair. What's so special about his hair?
Because people want to rub it on their skin.
Yeah, I guess so.
Moving on the extra 8 at 8. This is number 2.
What the deuce?
What the deuce? I love that. It's my favorite. Number 2, Le Burger Extravagant. Now this, out of all the things on the list, is one thing that I could realistically afford. Now, however, this doesn't mean that it belongs on a different list, because this is ridiculous. This is a ridiculous concept, and it's still a ridiculous price for what you're getting. Le Burger Extravagant is just what it sounds like. It's a burger. It's a very extravagant burger that costs $300.
What? $300 burger?
$300 burger. And you know why it's
laced in
$300?
gold?
Why does a burger cost $300?
What did you just say, Dr. Nathan?
I asked if it's laced in gold.
Well, you are correct, Dr. Nathan, because instead of sesame seeds on the bun, it has gold flakes.
What?
Yes, and it is held together with a toothpick made of gold encrusted with diamonds. There's all sorts of just encrusting happening on this burger.
Okay, but why would you ingest gold?
Well, it's edible gold leaf.
No, because you can. That's why.
Because Bill Gates. That's why.
Yeah, that's probably it. You can actually go to the New York Serendipity 3 restaurant.
Yep.
But that's not the only thing about it. It has Japanese Wagyu beef and a 10-herb white truffle butter. With cheddar and some black truffles, a quail egg because chicken eggs aren't good enough apparently, and the roll has butter, and the roll doesn't have butter; it has gold on it.
Yeah, and I think they were just like, let's make all the hipsters simultaneously pass out from like excitement, and they're like, oh, quail egg, that's so hipstery.
All right,
chicken eggs are so mainstream.
Chicken eggs are mainstream.
Hashtag rich people.
Hashtag rich people.
All right.
This is an ego burger. It's an ego burger. That's what it is.
Yeah.
It's Le Burger Ego.
Le Burger Ego.
And now we have arrived at number 1 on the Extra 8 at 8. This is number 1.
You are my number 1. Yes, you are my number 1.
Good old Smash Mouth. All right,
It's now time for the extra.
We are not doing
Whoops.
rages today, so
Okay.
I'm going to make a mini rage out of this opportunity. This is an opportunity.
This
right here.
and this is for number 1 of the Extra 8 most ridiculous things you can buy.
Yes.
Ridiculous.
And I think I chose the ridiculous part of this theme based off of this number 1. A
Okay.
lot of these were ridiculous, but I mean, if you can afford that super cool house, why not? Because it's a really cool house and it has a lot of function. This has no function. This is Jackson Pollock's painting number 5. Okay, now I want you to go on the Facebook and look at the picture of this painting. Okay, it's going to be kind of hard to see because you're going to say, "Wow, some kindergartner painted part of my monitor, or my phone or whatever." But that's actually a Jackson Pollock painting. Okay, now what I don't understand is how a painting that's so weird and unoriginal that it doesn't even have a title. It's called Number 5. Okay, that's like a clone. You call clones numbers.
Wow, that's a clever title.
Number 5. Oh, here's number 4. Here's number 5.
It looks. You know what it looks like? It looks like they took the paint bottles and just like squirted it on there.
It looks like they dumped a bunch of paint on the ground and then just pressed a piece of canvas into it and was like, "Hey, look at that.
Hey, look, it
Modern
made something.
art.
I
So
should sell this for."
That's part of my rage. This is stupid. I don't understand why anybody could think that this is worth $140 million.
140 for a piece of abstract art.
That's more money than The Martian made.
Yes, you are correct. The Martian has made less money than
this painting has
this
fetched
painting.
at auction.
Yes. I feel like... What's a stupid animal? A snail? I feel like you could paint the bottom of a snail, set him on a canvas, and then after an hour come back and be like, "Hey, a Jackson Pollock
What's a
painting."
stupid animal?
Hey, better yet, how about I just go down the street to Taco Bell, eat like 3 or 4 bean burritos, and then I can vomit and throw a frame around it and sell it for $2 grand.
Evacuate your bowels.
$2,000. You could make $2 million off of that. That's
human art.
abstract art. It's unique. It's brilliant. It's genius.
And it's first.
Take away a couple of zeros and you pass for a mob accountant.
Oh my word. I mean, these kindergartners these days are all geniuses because they can paint just like Jackson Pollock. Whoa.
Oh my.
Keep going, kids. You'll reach your dreams someday.
So $140 million for a piece of art that looks like he just took paint out of the canister and just sprayed it around.
Looks like a clown had explosive diarrhea on a canvas and then sold it for $140 million.
Either that or a Fiat and a Mini Cooper got in an accident.
Yes.
There's glitter everywhere.
Yes. Glitter everywhere.
And that is your Extra 8 at 8, brought to you by Snug. You know what? Good job, buddy.
Thank you. I was very inspired. In a
stupid
negative
rich
way,
people.
but still inspired.
All right.
Yeah.
So we have put that post up on the Facebook page for you. Feel free to comment it and share it on your own news feed so that you can tell the world that you listen to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. We are going to take a little break, and we're going to be back with something brand new for you. So don't go away. And by the way, we want you to text 253-693 8323. Friendly Fire Mornings and KGRG has tickets to the Haunted Forest in Maple Valley, and we are giving them away to anybody who texts.
Oh, yeah.
We have finally opened it up, and so we need to give these things away now. So again, text 253-693-8323 for your tickets to Haunted Forest 2015. We're going to take a break. Friendly Fire Mornings will be right back after this. Got the Front Bottoms. This is their new cut, Help, as in help. We need to get off the air now. So we're going to play this song. All right, we'll be right back. So welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG, and we promised you something very, very new, and Dr. Nathan worked all morning long on this, so we're going to play it for you. This is a new game that we have. How about you have a listen to this?
Is your relationship suffering with a family member, a spouse, a lover? Why spend all that unnecessary money when you could listen to us? It's time for unlicensed therapy on Friendly Fire.
So unlicensed therapy is a new segment that we're going to be doing, and I really like this. This is Boom Chicka Wow Wow.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Just wait for the other music to kick in.
Ooh.
Baby, let me tell you how to love.
You have no idea what Hot, you mean steamy, to me. crispy love.
Hot, steamy, crispy, delicious, bacon wrapped love. Yeah, baby.
So what do we do on unlicensed therapy?
Well, you know, a while back, I sent it out to everyone. Hey, email us. Email us with your relationship questions.
Okay.
Now, I didn't want just, you know, my boyfriend or girlfriend blankety blank blank. I wanted any kind of relationship. If you have problems with your friends, your family,
your boss,
or your
cat,
your dog, your fish, or your turtle, especially because turtle love is hard to accomplish. I mean,
they have a really thick shell, you know.
Yes, having your turtle become your best friend is a tough feat, but it is possible.
Yeah,
the experts.
but in order to
the
do that, you
answers.
need to have a nerd level of at least 100, be like a level 67 basement dweller.
Yeah, exactly. Okay.
I'm a level 70.
I'm a level 69 basement dweller. All right, with no further ado, I have a few questions.
We're going to be answering emails, and these are people that have relationship issues.
Sometimes I wonder about some of our listeners. Obviously, you are great. The person listening in their car right now, or on their
cool.
or on their device of whatever you decide, your ham radio possibly. Who knows? Anyways, some of our listeners are weird, so just brace yourself when we get questions like this first one.
Okay.
What does it mean when a guy says, "We're just friends," but plays with my boobs?
Well, that clearly means that he's interested in he's interested in, you know, that part of you, but his heart belongs to someone else. He's affected. What he's doing is he's living through his significant other, you know, vicariously through you.
No, I don't know. I might have to disagree with you on this one. I took a lot of years of psychological study at the University of Universities and
the University of
yeah, and
Harvard.
What I think this is obviously his parents played a very cruel trick on him and told him that when he wanted to be in a relationship that was you were just being friends.
Okay.
And they made it very clear to him that just being friends meant that he wanted to form a special bond with somebody.
Oh,
and
I see.
So he's an incredibly confused individual, and she, of course, is completely sane.
Okay. So what she should do is just allow her friend to...
This is a female, right? It's not some guy with, like, man boobs or something.
Oh.
It's not some guy with gynecomastia?
Well, that's why I should tell the listeners now. Make sure you post your names so we can know your gender and possibly your age. That would be useful,
and
too.
And possibly your name so that we can, you know,
Shame
go
you.
to Reddit. Yeah.
Oh. I mean...
No, we would never do that.
And your social security number and credit card information.
That would be an added bonus. Then
Ideal.
that way we could get, you know, maybe get some compensation for this. No, so I would say, you know what? I would agree with Snugs' statement. I think that this is, you know, he's ill, if you will.
Yeah,
so
that's what it means.
you know, just get down with the sickness.
Yeah, what he's actually doing. I think he's practicing for going to the house of ill repute.
Is he a boxer? Does he like box? Is that what's going on?
Oh, so he's used to speed bags. Maybe that's it.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Okay, that makes sense. All right, let's move on to the next one.
I think that makes you a friend with
Case
benefits.
closed.
I think yes. I think a very successful therapy lesson right there. So yeah, good job. I think we're all better for that.
Okay.
All right. Does sex feel less comfortable as you age, or does it get better? Well, I believe my own personal idea is it's probably like a fine wine. It ages very well. But let's ask an old person, Ben. What do you have to say?
Well, as another old person used to say, the older the violin, the sweeter the music.
Oh, snap.
But Does sex get less comfortable as you age, or does it get better? I guess it really depends on the way you look at it. If you want to have a positive experience, enter that experience with a positive outlook. It may not go as planned, but then again, I mean, you may pass gas. You may create an uncomfortable sound. You may slip and fall and bonk your head on the nightstand. But either way, you should sex is what you make it. That's what I'm trying to say.
And if it's a little too uncomfortable, take off the depends. That'll help. Those are typically supposed to come off first, I hear.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then also dentures. Be careful where you go with that whole thing. Get like fun, different sets of dentures.
Ooh, sexy dentures. Just like Buttercup said yesterday, she suggested a line of sexy diapers.
A line of sexy diapers.
Sexy adult diapers. Yeah, because what grandma wants to look,
what grandma wants to wear granny panties?
Yeah,
seriously. All right.
Okay.
Do we have any more emails from our listeners that need relationship advice?
Well, let's see here. If we just can get to a couple more. Let's see. Let's get to this one. Is it weird that I walk around the house with only a thong on?
Yes.
I'm a 15-year-old guy, and at my house, butt cheeks aren't considered private parts. I oftentimes look for my clothes with only a thong on, or even just watch TV in either an undershirt and thong or just in my thong. My mom sometimes does the same thing too. Okay, no,
Danger.
abort.
Something is terribly thong with your family. Oh.
Okay. This is my answer. No, stop. Unplug. Go. Run away.
Your parents are clearly products of the late 1960s around Haight-Ashbury in downtown San Francisco, and you have been raised by ultra hippies.
Yeah, what you need to do instantly is go down to like a Work Sports or some sports store, like Bass Pro Shops. Get yourself they have like torches that you can easily use to start fire and burn the ill off of you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Either that, or you should be a real man and wear what is that? A banana hammock.
A banana hammock. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that would be the manly thing to do. He says his dad doesn't do it much, and his brothers never said anything about it. However, sometimes his brother is mesmerized by the whole thing.
Oh my!
I don't
God.
like the word mesmerized in this situation.
Not in this sense at all. I think that is unhealthy. And remember, we are unlicensed therapists, so we know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
His question is it normal or is it weird?
It's definitely weird.
Of course it's weird that you're prancing around with nothing on except a bikini bottom. What's wrong about this is that it's a bikini bottom, not a banana hammock.
It's so weird that I'm surprised you haven't been personally asked to air on a show like History Channel Alien Show or something.
Aw, snap.
Yeah, because Mike Rowe's done enough of that.
Yeah. Oh my word.
Do we have time for one more?
Yeah, sure.
Let's get one more.
Let's go ahead and do one more.
Why did the fat ugly guy at school ask me out today?
Why did the fat ugly guy at school ask you out today? Well, because he's clearly interested in you. You clearly have something to offer him. Now, what is it exactly you think he's after?
That's a good question.
That is a good question.
That is a question that has gone unanswered.
Anyways, I would say, you know what? Go for it, because he probably makes up with it in either personality
or his cunning and guile.
Is that what they're calling it these days?
Yes. Now, see, even though I'm an old fart, I still, I have the boyish thing going on, so I can get by even though my cunning and guile don't show up with me. Normally I carry them in my pocket in case I need them. They're right next to my phone and my keys and my wallet.
I keep them in my man purse.
But clearly this guy he probably keeps them in his fanny pack.
Well, yeah, it sounds like he does.
What you need to do, simple fix: watch The Hunchback of Notre Dame and Hitch. Watch those two movies, and then rethink your situation.
Yes,
It's called growing a pair.
Yep, it's called you have to grow a pair.
Okay, so that is unlicensed therapy, and I am actually really digging this segment. We should do more of this.
I'm digging it so much just for the music alone as well. I'm just I'm having a heyday.
Bomb, chicka, wow, wow.
I want this to be the music that plays every time I walk in a room.
At your funeral?
Not at my funeral. Maybe not at my...
Open
we'll
casket,
discuss it.
you just got a thong on.
Walking around and only his thong is what he's known for.
If you want us to answer your relationship advice, we do have an email address where you can send your thoughts and opinions. That is FF899morning@gmail.com. We will answer all of your relationship advice, and don't be afraid to send us, if you need advice on your relationship with your friend or your boss, or maybe it's your relationship with your parents or anything like that. Any kind of relationship, because it doesn't have to be just romantic stuff, even though we love that.
Yeah, and don't take too much offense if we publicly shame you, because that's not, we don't always do that. Only
Walking around in a thong is weird.
Only if you walk around in a thong with your parents and your brother is mesmerized by the whole thing. Just know. All right, let's get back to the music. I'm getting the heebie-jeebies.
Okay, we're done with that. This is Friendly Fire Mornings, and you are listening to KGRG, Today's Rock in HD. We're going to play some tunes for you. This one has come from Best Coast, and this is called Feeling Okay. And I love this song, so if it's not in your playlist yet, it should definitely be. Again, Best Coast with Feeling Okay on KGRG. Friendly Fire will be right back after this.
KGRG, what's up?
My friendly fire and ass bros.
All right, Friendly Fire is here. What's up?
Dude. This is your dirtiest fucking fan.
It's Dirty Dean. What's up, brother?
Dude, this is the Dean of all of the dirties.
What's up, Dean?
Nothing. I just got up early, and I'm really glad I did because I got some friendly fire on, you know?
Hell to the yes, bro. Thanks for the props.
No problem, dude. I love waking up this early on these days, dude. I love listening to you guys, man. You guys make me laugh. You guys make me feel good about myself, so thank you very much.
Hey, you are more than welcome. Dean, how about I do something else for you? Can I play you a song?
Fucking yeah.
All right, what do you want to hear, brother?
Let's go, you got anything with a banjo?
Anything with a banjo. We actually have Corporate Kalani.
What's that?
Corporate Kalani is they're a hard metal band from Finland, but they do like folksy stuff, and they incorporate banjos into their hard rock.
Yeah, I'm down.
All right, cool. We'll play you some Corporate Kalani. We got that song Vodka.
Thank you very much, brother.
All right, you're welcome, Dean. I'll talk to you later, buddy. And welcome back to Friendly Fire Mornings on KGRG. Today's rock in HD. Snug had to leave. No, there he is. Snug just did his disappearing, reappearing act. He's like the magic ink in Roger Rabbit.
Yeah, pretty much.
We just got a call from our number one fan, Dirty Dean. Dirty Dean, thank you so much for being a part of Friendly Fire Mornings. You are definitely our number one fan, and we're gonna play you. A song right after we get off the air here. But now it's time for a game, and we like to call it Doodles versus Google. And I will let Dr. Nathan explain exactly what a Doodles is.
Well, Doodles was kind of my original nickname. It was what I used to go by forever ago. That's why I'm changing the name to just a simple Nathan versus Googles for now.
Okay.
And we'll just keep it at that for now. So Doodles versus Googles is how you would know this game from my previous show, the Big Sexy Morning Show, where Ben was an intern, and I was reigning champ of all games on that show because I'm amazing in every way possible with a ego that is, you know,
the size of Texas.
Too.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm perfectly humble. Shut your mouth. Anyways, I'm gonna read off a. You might know the Google autofill option. When you type into Google, it'll give you suggestions of what
you should be searching for.
Yeah, well, I mean, what it thinks you might be searching for, and it's usually pretty spot on. But once in a while, they'll have crazy ones, and that's what I'm exploiting right now.
Okay.
I came up with some fake autofills, and I took some real autofills from Google, and now it's your guys' job to decipher which one is which. So, let's jump right into this.
All right, let's do it. So this is what Google. What Google thinks should be autofilled, and what Nathan might think that you might think Google has autofilled. So we have to try and figure out which one is real and which one is from you.
Yes. Which one did Google say? Okay. Help! I accidentally built a shelf. Help! I accidentally had sex. Which one did Google say?
Help! I accidentally had sex.
Yep.
Or I accidentally built a shelf.
Yep. Ben, we'll start with you.
I'm gonna guess. Help! I accidentally had sex was from Google.
Okay.
Built a shelf.
You're saying that's from Google?
Yep.
Well, congratulations! You got the first point ever on Nathan versus Google.
Who did?
Snugs.
Oh, he did. Oh, okay. Well, Help! I accidentally built a shelf. Is from Google.
But which one was said by Google? Wolves are taking all of our women, or wolves are actually smarter than humans. Which one was said by Google?
So what you typed in was wolves are.
Yes.
And then okay, so read them one more time.
Wolves are taking all our women, or wolves are actually smarter than humans.
I'm gonna guess wolves are actually smarter than humans. Was read by that's Google's.
You're saying that's
Okay,
Google's?
I'll go opposite to keep it interesting because I think it could be the other one too.
Well, once again, Snugs.
What?
You get a point. Google's autofill was wolves are taking all our women.
Why?
We're having...
Google,
all right,
what's wrong
Snugs,
with
you
you?
answer this one first.
Okay.
Maybe Google shouldn't be going to the moon.
Did Google say how to raise your IQ by eating gifted children or how to raise your IQ by eating alphabet soup?
I'll go with gifted children.
You're going with gifted children was said by Google.
Oh my God! I'll say gifted children.
Yeah.
All right, you're both saying gifted children?
Yep.
Yeah.
That makes it exciting. Well, you're both right.
Okay.
Nice.
What was the complete sentence again? How to make yourself smarter?
How to raise your IQ?
By eating gifted
By
children.
eating gifted children or by eating alphabet soup? What
That's
should I
just
do
wrong.
if a ginger kid steals my soul? Or what should I do if a ginger kid bites me? Snugs, we'll start with you again.
Those are good. Bites me. I'll go bites me.
What's Google?
Yep,
Okay.
that was Google.
All right.
I'm gonna say, what if a ginger kid bites me? Was you? So I'll say the other one was by Google.
Well, Snugs, once again, you obviously know
God.
Google. All right.
Either that or he knows you better because he's your best friend.
Well,
That could be true. I might have a disadvantage.
No,
Or maybe
you
you do
clearly
a lot
have an
of Googling.
advantage.
Or I mean an advantage. That's what I meant.
Well, look who's on the struggle bus. All right. Did Google say Amish online dating or Amish children for sale?
Well, both are pretty funny.
But both are clearly. One of them is clearly wrong. One of them I could
Yeah.
actually accept. Amish people dating. I'll say Amish people dating was said by Google.
All right.
Fill airtime, buddy. Come on.
I'll go Amish people for sale.
Okay.
It's tough.
Amish people. First point won by
Nice.
Ben all by himself.
Yay, I did it. I got one.
Did Google say, why can't I own a firefighter? Or, why can't I own a Canadian? Which one did Google say, Snugs?
I'll go that you said the Canadian. So Google said, why can't I own a firefighter?
All right, Ben.
All right. You could own a Canadian moose if you captured it.
That's true.
But not an actual Canadian.
But not a Canadian citizen,
Okay.
yeah.
I will say, why can't I own a Canadian was said by Google.
All right, well, there you go, Ben. Another
Okay,
point.
Oh, one more and I tie it up.
All right. Did Google say, what would a chair look like if my knees bent the other way? Or, what would Jesus look like if he was a woman?
What would a chair look like if my knees bent the other way?
This is also, you should know that these are both questions I've asked myself many a time.
This is what you think of when you're at home alone and the power goes out, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I will guess what would a chair look like if my knees bent the other way was Google.
Okay.
I'm going with Jesus.
You're going with Jesus? Ben, another point.
Oh, it's a tie game. We got to do a tiebreaker.
Oh my goodness. Well, we got a couple more. Why is our school or why we need learn?
Why is our school or why we need learn? Why is our school?
R, not R, like, is it our school? It's R like A-R-E. Why is our school or why we need learn? Which one was said by me and which one was said by Google?
I'll say you said why are our school? Was that the one? Why are our school?
Why is our school? That was me?
Yeah. Why is our school? Yeah, that was you. Why are our school?
Okay.
Yeah.
Snugs?
That was you.
Why we need learn or why is our school?
I'm going to say why we need learn was Google.
Okay.
Yep.
So we both said the same thing.
Did we both say the same thing? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm going to change my response.
No, you're not.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
You both lose.
Oh, okay.
What? All right.
That's the wrong one. Here you go.
Did Google say never put a sock in a toaster or never put a pear in a microwave?
Never put a parrot in a microwave.
Pear.
Oh,
a pear.
a pair of socks in a microwave.
Like
No.
the fruit, a pear.
A
Fruit.
pear in a microwave.
Pear. R.
Oh, okay. Words are hard in the morning.
Pear.
I'll guess Google said
Pear.
never put a pear in a microwave.
All right.
I will guess Google said never put a sock in the toaster.
Well, congratulations, Snugs. You pulled ahead.
Okay.
Once again.
We got one more?
We have, unfortunately, we have run out of time.
Oh, hold on. We have to get to this last one.
Okay, fine. This is for 2 points.
Okay.
Joe Biden is a dirty old man, or Joe Biden is a gold digger. Snugs, I guess we'll have you go first since you're in the lead.
I will say that Google... Gosh, that's tough. Okay, I'll say Google said that Joe Biden is a dirty old man.
All right.
I will go opposite just to try to win.
Well, congratulations, Snug. You won by a lead of 3 points. Google did ask, why is Joe Biden a dirty old man?
Nice, Google.
Wow, look at that. We learned so much on today's show, I feel like.
Yeah, we did. We learned Joe Biden's not a dirty old man.
Well, I mean, we learned that people search for that.
It's true.
Well,
Google
some
thinks he's a
some
dirty
people
old
are
man.
weird, but fortunately not all the people that listen to this show.
Yeah.
True. It's very true.
All right. So it has come to that point in the show where we have to say goodbye for the week, but we're going to be uploading our YouTube channel and also keeping in touch with you on Facebook. And don't forget that you can now call the station 253-833-5004, and you can get yourself Haunted Forest tickets. Then Haunted Forest is going on in Maple Valley this year every weekend until Halloween, and you can call us again 253-833-5004 for your free tickets to the Haunted Forest. Gentlemen, what did we learn today other than people search for Joe Biden as a dirty old man?
I learned that rich people have too much money.
Rich people do have way too much money.
Yep.
I learned not to put a pear in the microwave or put a sock in the toaster. I don't think you should do either of those things.
Both are probably bad ideas, but I feel like the pear's probably the safer option.
It is, and I have a sneaking dread that I'm going to try that today. I kind of want to put a pear in a microwave.
All right, do that while you're drinking your Burger King pumpkin spice Oreo
I
milkshake.
forgot. Now I'm excited again.
P.S. Pumpkin spice.
Yeah, I learned that everything should be flavored with pumpkin spice. That way it can stop becoming a fad.
And Playboy has become soft.
Well, no, Playboy is just not. It's just not soft core anymore. Now they're just going to be focused on the issues.
On the issues. Is that what they're calling them these days?
We're focused on the issues.
That's your Friendly Fire mornings on that's your Friendly Fire on KGRG. We're going to take a break until Monday morning. Until then, you have the buzz to wake you up on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And we have all our other specialty shows and that request line 253-833-5004. Gentlemen, let's get out of here and cheese it!
Time to hit the bricks and kick rocks.
Hit the bricks, pal, and beat it, because you are going out.
Unfortunately, this concludes another episode of Friendly Fire Mornings. But fear not, we shall return Mondays and Tuesdays from 7 to 9 a.m. here on the all-new KGRG FM.
Get out of here!